to talk a little bit about the documentary that I saw July '64. It's about the Rochester, New York riots that occurred. And basically, these were my thoughts on this as I was watching it. When is this ever going to change? All of the complaints that these people had, that the blacks had from living in Rochester, are still the same complaints that they have now. Not being able to find work, everybody getting hired before them, not having housing that is safe, not having pay that is equal, and consistently being treated with despairingly. I have plenty of friends that are people of color, and they have all told me stories of the things that they have encountered and things that they've dealt with, and I've seen it myself, and oftentimes feel that I need to speak up and say something, and oftentimes I do. I have always been taught that um, everybody's got some form of an a-hole in their culture, but everybody's got some form of good people in their culture no matter what. And I've always agreed with it. A few years ago, the idea of what people go through, um, people of color go through in dealing with the law and bureaucracy, um, just really, my eyes were open, and I just found it disheartening that these types of things still continue. I had seen a video once from Jane Elliott, who really does great work in fighting against racism. And, you know, she talks about racism actually being a mental disorder, and I do agree with her on that. I think that it is. The idea that somebody is less than you based on the amount of melanin that they have or the skin tone that they have is one of the most ridiculous things that I have ever heard. Um, One of the things that I can understand, though, as well, is the distrust that people of color have of people that are white. For years, we have centuries, actually, not just years, but centuries, we have done everything that we can to downtrod people that are different than us and try to make ourselves feel a little bit more inferior in order to hold on to some form of power that really, in the end, it really doesn't matter. Because we're all going to go to the same place. We're all going to die at some point in time, and everybody just wants to have the same thing. And that's to be treated with respect, to be treated with dignity, to be able to keep their own dignity as well as their pride. I see actually absolutely nothing wrong with people being proud of their culture and proud of who they are and proud of where they grew up and proud of their families. Um, it's something that we all want to be able to feel. I just think that it's disheartening that none of this has changed after 50 years and that it still remains the same for many people. And hopefully, as we grow and become a larger society with new generations coming in, that we can teach our new generations that we judge people based off of their merit and not off of how they look. Because how someone looks sometimes isn't something that they can change. And it doesn't mean that because someone looks different than you, that they're bad. Anyways, I hope this finds all of you well. Enjoy the day.